Hello and welcome to, frankly, a ridiculous amount of effort to list off some banned foods. You might be thinking, why are we doing this? And that's a fair question, one I don't have a good answer to. But buckle up, because we're diving into the world of culinary crimes, regulatory overreach, and some genuinely baffling reasons governments decided, you know what, no one needs to eat that. We're talking 5 foods, 5 bans, and hopefully by the end of this, a newfound appreciation for the sheer glorious weirdness of food history. First up, we're tackling the green fairy herself, absinthe. This anise-flavored spirit, popular in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, wasn't just a drink, it was a whole vibe. Artists, writers, and, let's be honest, probably some very confused accountants, swore it expanded their creativity. That expansion might have had something to do with the wormwood in absinthe, a plant containing a compound called thujone. Now, thujone got a reputation as a hallucinogen, something akin to a less fun, more paranoid version of magic mushrooms. Was that reputation deserved? Debatable. Did it lead to absinthe being banned in multiple countries, including the United States, for the better part of a century? Absolutely. Next, we're talking about a flavor many of you might have enjoyed in your childhood without even realizing it, sassafras oil. This stuff was a key ingredient in traditional root beer, giving it that distinct, almost spicy flavor. Sounds delicious, right? Well, here's the catch. Sassafras oil contains saffron, and what saffron, you ask? Oh, just a known carcinogen. Yeah, turns out that unique flavor came with a side of potentially giving you cancer. Not exactly a winning marketing strategy. The FDA stepped in, banned saffron, and thus altered the flavor profile of root beer forever. Chapter 3. Kinda Surprise, where chocolate and choking hazards collide. Now, for a ban that's less about deadly ingredients and more about, well, questionable design choices. Kinda Surprise eggs, these chocolatey treats beloved by children and, let's be honest, adults who like toys in their food, faced the wrath of the US government not because of the chocolate but because of the surprise inside. See, those little plastic toys, while delightful to some, posed a choking hazard, and the US, in its infinite wisdom, decided that the risk of a child choking on a tiny toy trumped the joy of discovering a miniature plastic giraffe encased in chocolate. So Kinda Surprise eggs remain forbidden fruit in the States. Chapter 4. Raw milk, when au naturel goes wrong. Alright, let's get serious for a moment and talk about raw milk. Now, before you start extolling the virtues of unpasteurized dairy, understand this. Pasteurization exists for a reason. Raw milk, while appealing to some for its supposed health benefits, can harbor a whole host of nasty bacteria like E. coli, salmonella, and listeria. We're talking about the kind of bacteria that can turn a pleasant glass of milk into a one-way ticket to the hospital. So, while some folks might swear by their raw milk, the potential health risks led to its ban in many places. Chapter 5. Foie gras, a delicacy marred by controversy. And finally, we arrive at a food that sparks endless debate: foie gras. This luxurious, buttery delicacy made from the liver of a duck or goose has been both celebrated and condemned. The controversy stems from the production process, specifically the force-feeding of the birds to enlarge their livers. This practice, known as gavage, involves forcing a large amount of food down the bird's esophagus, often multiple times a day. Animal welfare activists argue that gavage is cruel and inhumane, leading to bans on foie gras production and sale in several regions. Outro bon appetit, but maybe not. So there you have it, 5 banned foods, each with its own bizarre and sometimes disturbing story. From hallucination-inducing liqueurs to potentially carcinogenic sodas, these banned foods offer a glimpse into the complex relationship between our culinary desires, government regulations, and, occasionally, our own questionable choices. Remember, just because something was once considered edible doesn't mean it should be. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating content. And as always, stay curious, my friends.